find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to feel it. I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. You in the getting it. You can find me in the club. Full of
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one. But this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dak out of the pistol. Tweeted to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now Dak to throw. Forced out to his right. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's short of first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Williams from the gun. This gets the first and more. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, volunteer.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. One play action, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Third down, here's Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 53.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Cowboys take over first and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 14 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He gets the handoff. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it works.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
Yeah, as a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you can tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. On the toss to Blue. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. First down, here's Dak. Gets him on the end route. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 19. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
14. Bears 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside. And that time, it cost them some yards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Blake Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Up the middle, Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
All right, here we go. Second down. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Pickens with a catch outright. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Start the drive with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
Bears 10. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Dak. Cut out left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As the offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. From the 41. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready to run!
Here's Swift to start the drive. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, set!
Williams on the play action. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready, set!
Williams will look to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready, set! Pass, yes!
Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's on target to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready, set! You got it!
A give right side for Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On play action, here's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. T.J. Moore, the touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. But they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Cowboys beginning their drive here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
To throw is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now it's Prescott again. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Williams to throw on 1st. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. He hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down, ball at the 36. Williams from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
What is it hard?
Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
You're set up at the 35 now.
Vegas!
First down, Williams to throw. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On 1st down, it's Blue. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Blue running to the right. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
a lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over. They pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Completed right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Williams on 1st down. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Gabe, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
In one formation for the Bears.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Prescott on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Space past the 35. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dak now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing again, Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Dak out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Going with blue here. And he'll scurry forward for a pick up of 3.
SOS. You hear me? About it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Ben, even good great defenses in this league, Kate. They're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Sack sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This 42 yards from the right half.
42-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He finds a Doomsday downfield. Still fighting forward. Roma Doomsday! And he takes this hit. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Roma Doomsday touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game up. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Dan. He rolls to his right. That side, Ferguson's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Prescott here from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. It's a 21-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Now Dak to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again! Savon Rebel with the pick.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yeah, here we go.
Now it's Blue. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They've got first down from the 31. Who gets it? And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Dak to the air here. He's caught. He's got Lamb. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. The It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run this with Blue. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I watch him do it.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Back to throw it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Bears 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Working quickly here.
3 brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And they pick him up again. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. Third and a lone yard coming up. They stay on the ground with Williams. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He was good on his 1st kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
celebrate now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snap a knife, bang, drink, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big gain downfield. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Williams to throw on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
First down, here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group.